The episode kicks off with young Stale clutching a massive grudge, stuttering, "Hey, where exactly did that Leon guy dare to put his lips on Sister Pride?" Arthur, seeing his battle comrade about to go full beast mode, quickly tries to intervene. "Chill out, Stale, don't rub salt in the wound. Look at the princess's face." But Stale isn't having it, screaming, "This is a big deal. Depending on the seal location, my sister's pure soul might be stained. Don't tell me to shut up, you idiot." Arthur can only sigh because Stale is talking nonsense lately, not acting like a future regent at all. Thank goodness it was just a kiss on the cheek, only the cheek. As for Leon, after officially parting ways as a fiancé, he stands alone brooding. If Pride wasn't the first heir of the Frisia kingdom, maybe we wouldn't have to cancel this engagement. I'm truly sorry. But then Leon pulls himself together. It's okay. I love this kingdom and its people with all my heart. Nothing can replace that. And most importantly, I can still meet Pride later as an ally. Leon feels goosebumps of Pride being a comrade to a noble, pure, and strong girl like Pride. But then he falls into a heavy state of despair. So this is how a first love makes the chest tighten and burn. I don't even know when I started falling into Pride's trap. The guy drops a super simp romantic line. Even though I love my country and people, if I could choose a destination for this heart full of affection, I'd still give it to Pride. I will continue to love her until the day this love must end. Hope to see her again soon in the Frisia kingdom. Back at the manor, Stale stares blankly out the window, muttering, I didn't expect things to turn out like this. Arthur sits nearby, looking equally pensive. Stale sighs, doing a quick vibe check on himself. Sister Pride canceled her engagement and I feel this relieved. Is my personality really that petty? Arthur isn't doing any better. Looking down, me too. It's truly humiliating. Seeing the atmosphere is too gloomy, Arthur turns to ask Stale, if the princess gets a new fiancé later, what kind of guy do you want him to be? Stale starts listing heavenly standards. He must have zero dark sides and love her sincerely with all his heart. He must care for the people and country like Leon, but his brain must process faster than mine and Gilbert's, and his strength must exceed yours before I even consider it. Arthur can only exclaim, who can compete with standards that high? But, I agree. While the two guys are busy discussing the future, Pride is still floating on cloud 9. She's still wondering about that parting line. My first love, what did he mean? With zero dating experience from her past or present life, Pride tells herself, my past life was bland as water, and I don't know what love is in this one. There wasn't even a part in the game saying Leon liked the villainous Pride, right? Maybe because I changed the script, his feelings did a 182? Seeing the boss lady scratching her head, Callum jumps in as a psychological expert. Princess, I think that light kiss on the cheek was an act of absolute respect. And the first love line is an affirmation. He truly loved the real you, not just because of a royal title or some script. Callum adds some sweet template prose. If I were Leon, I'd want to say, thank you for saving my soul, my honor, and my heart. Even though we can't belong to each other, my love for you at this moment is the most sincere. Pride finally realizes, oh, so he really loved me. On the carriage, she looks touched at her subordinates. Thanks everyone, I feel much lighter now. Val immediately knocks on the door, carrying two burdens while grumbling. You were such a nuisance earlier. Stale snaps back, what's it to you? Val smirks, always overcomplicating things, worrying if the kiss hit the lips or cheek, worrying if the princess likes that shiny guy. That's the behavior of undercover simps for you. Wow, it seems Val is the only one who truly sees the world. The subordinates with hidden agendas can only cough, having their secret spots hit. Val doesn't let up, continuing with a sharp jab. Hey boss lady, in the end, did that guy actually steal a kiss from you? Or did you accidentally fall head over heels for him after that? Our Pride keeps her trademark clueless nature, calmly replying, a kiss happened, but there's nothing more between me and Leon. He is a ride or die homie, period. Don't add or subtract a single word. Val can only cluck his tongue. Well, that's good for the simps around here. Otherwise, someone would be looking for a rival to handle right now. He was the fiancé anyway, so what if he got a little something? Or do you want more? Seems like Val has experienced a lot. Stale sits next to him, screaming, it's not good at all, and she's not anyone's fiancé anymore. She's officially back to being single and fun, belonging to no one. He's just an ex-fiancé, XXX. Stale also warns everyone to keep their mouths shut since the cancellation hasn't been leaked yet. While talking, the carriage suddenly shakes violently. Pride is startled, thinking there's an event, but it's just Val using his special power to speed recklessly. The princess has to shout, stop showing off, Val, slow down for the people's sake. Arriving at the palace, Queen Rosa completely breaks down. She's heartbroken that her prophecy about those high, useless princes came true. She sobs. I'm sorry, Pride. I've led this entire kingdom, loved so many subjects, yet I couldn't even manage my own daughter's happiness. I want to love you the right way, but why is it so hard? Pride stands there, watching her mother in silence. She suddenly realizes she's always called her queen mother, but never actually wished for her to be a real mother. Before remembering her past life memories, Pride only saw her mother as a perfect, flawless queen, forgetting she is flesh and blood, knowing pain and weakness. Pride steps forward to hug her mother. Don't blame yourself, Mom. I feel your love. I love you very much too. You and Dad have given me so much happiness. At this point, Queen Rosa reveals a bombshell secret. Pride, actually, over 10 years ago, I saw a very terrifying future. I saw you become someone who enjoys torturing the weak, repeating those cruel acts over and over. She chokes up. I was so afraid of that future that I intentionally closed my eyes, not daring to look at your future anymore. It wasn't until you were 8 that I realized how wrong I was. You grew into a wonderful princess, yet I didn't trust you enough. Pride gently comforts her. Thanks for loving the current me, Mom. We still have plenty of time. Don't rush about the engagement or succession. When only the two siblings are left, Stale suddenly asks a question that leaves Pride stuck in a loading screen for 5 seconds. Sister, about Mom's prophecy. Could it be you saw the same thing, which is why you can't forgive Leon's younger brothers? Pride is silent, looking far away. Perhaps she doesn't just see the future with power, but she perceives it through the memories of a villainess from her past life. But no matter how dark the future is, Boss Lady Pride will choose to tear up the script to protect those she loves. Stale suddenly becomes very serious, looking straight into Pride's eyes. Sister, back in the Anemone Kingdom, I felt you really hated those two brothers of Leon. I'm not as sensitive to emotions as Arthur or Tiara, but I understand you in my own way, and I want to understand you even more. No matter what dark thoughts you have, I'll accept them all. Pride completely breaks down, sobbing, I can't forgive them because I know the future. They would have killed so many innocent people at the tavern, hurt Leon too, yet in the end, they faced no punishment. I hate them, but I'm also afraid of myself. Because I'm afraid my nature is just like theirs, someone who can cause tragedy for others. Stale immediately hugs Pride, declaring firmly, that will never happen. You are nothing like them. I will use my life to prove it. You are the most noble and kind person I know. If you ever stray, I and everyone else will pull you back. So don't torture yourself or try to carry it alone. Believe in us, we're always on your side. Pride breathes a sigh of relief. Hearing Stale talk makes me feel much better. Arthur said the exact same thing. Having someone both smart and strong like you by my side makes me feel secure. Thank you. I love you most. Stale is probably blooming inside but tries to stay cool. I love you too. After soothing the boss lady, Stale turns to close the deal with the queen. Mother, regarding the training with Minister Vesta, I want to start today. Queen Rosa is a bit surprised. But Pride just canceled her engagement. It's not the time to push yourself like this. But Stale has switched to Master Strategist mode, thinking far ahead. No, Mom, this is the golden moment. I want to learn everything, from regency to running the kingdom. So that later, no matter who Sister Pride's fiancé is, I'll be cracked enough to protect and support them. I want to be strong enough to shoulder every responsibility so Sister Pride can live most freely. Even Gilbert the salty chancellor jumps in. If Stale is this determined, I don't mind passing on my skills. A talent like him trained by me will definitely be out of bounds for the kingdom. The queen sees the determination and agrees, looking forward to a bright future for the royals. Gilbert thinks to himself, if Stale can shoulder all the state affairs, then whoever Pride's fiancé is won't matter anymore. Be it a noble, a commoner, or even a delivery guy. Okay, the delivery guy is a bit much, unless they run away together. The chancellor also tells himself, everyone has what-ifs in life. If we could live a 120-point life every day without regretting unsaid words, that would be great. Don't carry everything alone, because sometimes even those who look strong on the outside are glitching inside. The episode ends with Boss Lady Pride looking fresh and ready for new challenges, while the Simp Squad around her is training hard to protect their eternal boss.